Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation 43rd Wessex, turn 5.2 CCP. It is July 1938. CCP has 6 IPP to spend. They will purchase nothing and save the 6. I have no combat movement. I have no non-combat movement. I will perform spreading influence on Sin Kiang. I'm going to spend 1 IPP to increase my chance to a 1 or a 2. PBE generated a 1. So I do succeed, and that becomes CCP. Let's see, I think I have an infantry there, right? Okay. That's going to change things a little bit on Russia's turn. All right, going to get out a rail here, because now I'm going to build a rail with the Soviets next turn. All right, sorry about this. Doing a little substitution on the fly. Let's see if I did at 32, so I'll have 28. All right, all teed up for the next turn. I don't think I've done disposition about the CCP. So in Sin Kiang, I have 2 infantry. Shanghai, I have 2 militia, 1 infantry, 1 cavalry. Shenxi, I have 2 militia, 1 infantry, and 2 mountain. Oh, and I get a recruitment roll. I need a 1, 2, or a 3 on my recruitment now, and I rolled a 10. Okay, so that is the end of the CCP turn. Now for USSR's turn, 5.3. USSR has 5 tech rolls, including the one from rapid industrialization. They'll try for advanced artillery, a 7 or higher, improved factories, 7 or higher, improved construction, 7 or higher, jet fighters, 8 or higher, and strategic rockets, 9 or higher. PBE generated a 6 for advanced artillery, so I did not succeed. A 9 for improved factories, so I do succeed. A 3 for improved construction, I do not succeed. A 9 for jet fighters, I do succeed. And a 6 for strategic rockets. So I succeeded with factories and fighters, jet fighters. So let's get that adjusted. Factories, that goes to stage 2. Jet fighters goes to stage 2. Here's the way the IPP board is looking. All right. So purchases. USSR has 35 IPP to spend. I will purchase 1 airborne infantry for 3. I will construct a rail on the border of eastern Kazakhstan and Sin Kiang. That'll cost 4, that's 7, and that'll leave me 28 left over that I'll save. Combat movement. I'm going to do a border skirmish on the border of Amur and eastern Manchuria with 4 infantry and 3 cavalry. I'm not going to use the 2 fighters. They're going to be strategic rail moved. So that's my only combat. Let's roll that out and see what happens. So I've got 4 at 1 and 3 at 2. Here's the 4 infantry at 1. Nope. And here's the 3 cavalry at 2. Nope. And he gets 1 shot back at me at 2. No. Okay, so nothing happens there in eastern Manchuria. Non-combat movement. I am going to strategic rail move those 2 fighters to Leningrad. Guess I'll put that on the card here. All right. Over here in A9, I have that submarine that came across last turn. It's going to use the Baltic White Sea port to travel to A14 and join the 3 other subs there. I'm going to put in port the light cruiser and the 3 destroyers will go in port in Leningrad. All right, what other moves do I have? From Karelia, well, why don't we start this way? From Western Russia, 4 infantry will move to Karelia, and then from Karelia, 4 infantry will move to Kola, so we will amoeba these guys up to Kola. From Western Russia, 2 light armor will move to Kola. I think that... Oh, I've got some boats to move. This coastal sub in M2 will move over to A44. From Sea Zone A11, the heavy cruiser and destroyer, they're still out of supply. Before I incorrectly counted going through the Kaiser Wilhelm Canal, but the Germans wouldn't want me to trace supply through there. So I'd have to go up and around, so I don't think I'm in supply. Let me check this out. Hold on. 1, 2, oh yeah, I'm in supply now. Okay, I can just move these guys 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, they go in port in Leningrad. So in port in Leningrad, I have the heavy cruiser, light cruiser, 3 destroyers. Now this torpedo boat destroyer up in A5, it is in supply. It will move 2. So it'll move 1 to A7, 2 to A10. I think that's all my movement, but let me double check and see if there's anything I'm missing. Nope, that's it. Okay, I will place the rail on the border of Eastern Kazakhstan and Xinjiang. That, for next turn, I'm going to remind myself to give myself the bonus income for CCP next turn. Where do I track that? Okay. And then the other thing is that I'm going to put an airborne in Leningrad. I'm putting that on my card here. Why don't we start off with disposition for Leningrad. I've got the 1 militia and the seaplane that you can see there. Then on this card, I have an infantry, an airborne infantry, 2 fighters, a tactical, and an air transport. In port in Leningrad, I've got the heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and 3 destroyers. In Sea Zone A14, 4 submarines. In Sea Zone A10, 1 torpedo boat destroyer. Sea Zone A44, 1 coastal sub. In M12, torpedo boat destroyer. In Kola, I have 4 infantry, 2 light armor. Karelia, 4 infantry. Smolensk, 1 infantry. Moscow, 2 infantry. Kyiv, 1 infantry. Southern Ukraine, 2 infantry. Crimea, 1 infantry. Transcaucasia, 3 infantry. Central Mongolia, oh, I should do my recruitment rolls. Spanish Republican recruitment is at 8, and the Mongolian recruitment is at 4. I failed with both of them. The Spanish Republicans rolled a 9, so they've missed by 1, and the Mongolians rolled a 5, missing by 1. But I'm not complaining because I got a 1 on that roll there, so it all evens out. Okay, Central Mongolia, 1 cavalry, Karulin, 1 militia, 1 infantry, Amur, 1 militia, 4 infantry, 3 cavalry. I collect 15, and I had 28, so that's 53. 53 for, is that right? 28 plus, no, 43. Good try. I tried to give myself 10 extra. So I have 43 for next turn. Next up is Hanbone with turn 5.4, Japan.